Hi, I'm Jessica Knutula.
I'm Nathan Spence, and we're the artists of senOiH. Directly out of high school, I knew we wanted to do art, and we took a glassblowing class in 2012. From there, we wanted to basically do it more, and doing the big furnace working is pretty hard, so we immediately found a way to do it from home. Yeah, I mean, we got addicted from the start, feeling the heat. There's definitely something about it that you want to go back. So immediately after the class, we found equipment that we could buy online. And then we kind of just started piecing a studio together here and there.
So we've been blowing glass since 2012, November of 2012. We just really started going full time when we moved down to Florida in December 2016. And I feel like we're really getting the hang of it now. So just about 10 years on the torch, and we're really starting to learn what we like to make and have some techniques that I wouldn't say we've mastered, but we're getting better at.
Yeah, I hope we never stop learning, for sure. Yeah, I mean, with glass, there's a bunch of different techniques. There's not really a right way to do it, but there is definitely a way to get a good finished result. So I think there's a lot of different artists that have put their styles and techniques on, where other people are kind of evolving and adapting those techniques to make their own styles. So we definitely use a combination of different, artist styles and techniques to create our work specifically. And it's definitely a lot of, evolving, a lot of changing for sure.
I've always focused on flowers. I've always loved making flowers. I made a lot of jewelry before moving to Florida and use a lot of a technique called implosion. Lately, I've been more focused on sculptural flowers, very inspired by my surroundings here in Florida. And I'm doing a series called Florida Flowers, which are inspired by wildflowers I found right here in Florida, and making mixed media pieces with them.
So our styles are very different in the sense that I do more personified things, and she definitely does more elegant, beautiful things. So I like putting faces on things. I like sculpting characters and different creatures and stuff like that. Whereas she's definitely doing a little bit more classy, definitely more feminine stuff.
I make a lot of flowers. My most recent piece is one of my Florida flowers. It's a mixed media sculpture with a flame-worked flower and a wooden base. And it's in Imagine Museum for their Florida in Transformation show on exhibit until October 30th. I really couldn't believe it. I went to Imagine Museum for the first time in 2018 and dreamed of getting into the gift shop one day. So being in the museum has really been mind-blowing. So I applied back in October, and I really didn't expect to get in, so I had almost kind of put it out of sight, out of mind. I got a letter in March, right after Art in the Park, so that was really exciting. I was emotional. I definitely cried. I cried many times through the process of actually dropping my piece off. And when I did drop my piece off, that was a moment I didn't think I'd ever feel in my career. So I'm really excited to think of what we're going to do next. And we are working on a few pieces for a few upcoming shows. So I'm excited to get back into the Florida flowers and make something new.
So, social media has always played a big role in what we do, and people kept saying I need to get on TikTok, and I didn't really believe them. So I hesitantly did get on, and after about a month of just kind of messing around, figuring things out, we did start to get some traction and some popularity. And then once we were able to go live, it seems like people like watching, the live glass blowing. So anytime I go live, I get a couple hundred followers. It's weird because I'm not super familiar with what I'm doing, but what I'm doing is working. So it's nice, but it's definitely, I feel like I have to take a break sometimes because of how many people are watching me. So I needed to kind of refocus and make sure what I'm putting out there is what I want to be putting out there.
So since working with the Arts Council, I've really gotten excited about doing more public art exhibitions and developing my art style, making more flower sculptures and that kind of thing. Nate's really passionate about working with the community.
Yeah, so I definitely prefer to kind of get out of the house a little bit. I like working with, groups of people, or working, in like doing live demonstrations in front of people. Kind of gets me out of my box and whatnot. We are definitely going to start doing workshops where we have, set times and whatnot where people can come by and do private lessons out of our garage. We're still kind of figuring that out, so it is still, moving gear. We're still it's a process. Yeah, so you can find all of our information online. Our websites are senOiH.com and then glassbayani.com. We have, all the different social medias like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and then I think our classes are just easily accessible through our links. If you go to our link tree or just on our website, it'll have the links for the different products and categories that we do. So following the links on our website, you can see the courses and the calendar for the classes, and you can get signed up.
We would love to meet each and every one of you, and the best way to do that is to come to one of our events. We have a section on our website with all of our upcoming events, and we can chat customs, or you can talk to Nate about doing a class or something.
Yeah, definitely come out. We'd love to meet you guys.